you want to start or should I?
Doesn't matter how we introduce. Can
Well,
we introduce you as our master splinter? Or do you mind if we use that?
Oh, do you mind if I have some juice?
Yeah, actually, I do.
I beg your pardon?
You can have water.
I'm not Master
Okay,
Splinter.
okay.
I am your Harrison Wells.
Ah! Oh my god!
I set up what caused this to happen. I'm the mysterious figure lurking in the background doing this for my own purposes. And I've killed multiple people.
Oh no, he didn't. Oh no, he didn't just say, oh no, he didn't. Yes, he did. Girl, you lying. Bitch, I ain't lying. It's the code.
The only thing missing is the wheelchair.
Don't do that, David.
I'm just saying, if you look at it, that is my relationship to this show.
Okay, so who are we?
Well, that will make you guys the Flash. I created
We're
this
both the Flash?
for my own nefarious purposes.
You just referred to him as Wells. We're here with Dr. Wells today.
Yeah.
No. Okay. Let's just read.
Our very own Harrison Wells. Evil mastermind. Oh my god, also an evil mastermind. It works perfectly.
It totally works. It's perfect.
And I'm from the future. Oh,
It's
sorry.
The inner machinations of my mind are an enigma.
Why do you think I came back?
He came back to make us famous. Otherwise, we would not.
Exactly.
Nothing would matter.
Well, exactly. It's not unlike him coming back in time to create the Flash, to create the Speed Force that he needs. I'm creating you guys to create the Celebrity Force, which I will hijack for my own nefarious purposes.
Oh my
It does
god.
tie together quite nicely, doesn't it?
It really does.
I like this
How
storyline.
long did it take you to come up
Just
with
came up
that?
with this morning. I was looking at this.
So great.
Oh my
That's why
god.
that sort of Tom Cavanaugh, avuncular charm, but underneath, oh, I'm a stone cold killer.
Yes. Tom Cavanaugh is so great.
Just throw that in periodically. You know, you got close to that, just a hand.
I love Tom Cavanaugh.
He's perfect. He's so perfectly cast because he is so charming. Yet there is that element, and I really like how they did the whole thing with Cisco, him having that same.
Oh
moment
my
with
god.
I know, right?
That was so. The first time we did it, I literally was like, "This can't be happening."
I've grown quite fond of you. And in many ways, you have shown me what it's like to have a son. Forgive me, but to me, you've been dead for centuries.
For a minute, like in the back of my head, I was like, "They can't actually
They
kill
can't
off
actually know.
Cisco."
And then when
But
they reached
in
the end,
moment,
I realized,
was like,
yeah. Well, that was just it. And that's why you can do stuff like that when there's going to be a time travel thing.
Yeah.
And the whole thing with Iris and everything like that, all the crap that happened in that episode
Yeah.
could totally be undone.
I mean, I'm kind of glad that they reversed the Iris thing because it just seemed too.
Oh yeah,
Like,
it got rid
nice.
of too much. Like there has to be that distance. You can't have your happy hero.
Exactly. For
They
at
like
least
showed what it
another,
would be like if they just
6
like
seasons.
did everything all at once, and then.
Like, your dad has a broken leg and is just stranded somewhere with the fucking weather wizard. And you guys are all right. You guys are gonna suck face. That's cool. I'm gonna name one of your children after him.
Yeah, because
He'll be dead. He'll be dead.
Oh my god, yeah, that was good. That whole episode was good.
Mhm.
But I love Arrow, but Flash has been better than Arrow for the past like few weeks. I feel
well,
like.
one, A, it has superpowers, which is nice, and B, it has a sense of humor.
Yeah.
There's a lot of humor, even in the dark moments and stuff like that,
Yeah.
and it plays off the mythology. Maybe it's because Flash has a more recognizable mythology, like him calling them the Rogues. Your
Yeah,
Rogues.
yeah.
It's a nice little.
That was cool.
And also, I'm really liking what's his name, Wentworth Miller. as
Yeah,
Batman.
he's
yeah.
good.
He's really good.
Yeah, I
He's
like
really
him.
good in everything he's in. I was really impressed with him and, oh my goodness, Mick Rory, the Heat Wave.
Yeah, I'm not as crazy about him, but they play nice, fire nice.
I liked that because they used to be on Prison Break together,
That's right.
and they were brothers. So I was like, oh my god, this is amazing, because I used to watch it, so I just got like unduly excited about this.
The sister was good too when she like
Yeah.
Yes.
tricked poor Cisco. He's
What
such a
else is
great
she
character
doing?
though.
No, he is. He's
awesome.
really He's a well-developed character. I do find it
Yeah.
interesting that, you know, they finally introduced himself as being, you know, a mechanical engineer. It's like, mechanical engineers aren't doing that stuff. I teach mechanical engineers. None of them are making heat guns.
No.
I hope.
He's
The
just
first year you were terrifying, but now it's like
You're just
your
scary.
heart grew 2 sizes, and I'm just like, oh, but I understand now. Oh my God.
My heart did grow 2 sizes, but they put me on a course of drugs and it's back down to
That is
back down.
a certain sense of being beholden to Brandon Routh. I thought, you know, after seeing Man of Steel, we all realized that, you know, Superman Returns was not nearly as bad as we thought it was all those years ago. And I think Brandon
Right?
Routh took a lot of stick that he didn't deserve. And so to see him sort of playing the Atom, now that said, I do really wish the Atom suit allowed him to shrink. I'm enough of a, you know, just taking the
waiting
name
for
and making him an
that.
Iron Man ripoff is a bit silly.
Got it.
And also his face is partially exposed. I'm sure, you know,
But
Oliver could have shot him.
when they do have the spin-off, do you think that shrinking may come to fruition?
It would be very interesting. I mean, because I think what is it? It's him and Firestorm, right?
Yes.
Is what they're talking about, and possibly others that they might roll in, which is really an interesting idea of sort of playing with an almost Justice League alternates. It would depend on, like we were talking before about, you know, the difference in tone between, you know, the sort of grim and gritty Arrow versus the lighthearted Flash. I think you're going to have to find something different for their third show. And if they go into like more weird psychedelic world, then the shrinking could be part of it. The problem was with Ant-Man coming out, everyone would just think, oh, you're just copying Ant-Man. So
Oh yeah, that's true.
There's so many superheroes now that they're like bringing back that I feel like eventually things will just overlap. There'll be characters that overlap each other anyway.
oh, they're always. I mean, it's like Elastic Man and or Elongated Man and Plastic Man and.
And that's like Mr.
And they were always copying
or
each
not
other,
Mr.
you know.
Incredible. What's his fit?
Fantastic
Fantastic
Four,
Four.
Mr.
Yeah,
Fantastic,
doesn't he
yeah.
do the same thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's so many.
Although
like
Plastic Man came first. Plastic Man was like from the 40s, I believe.
Yeah.
Mr. Fantastic was the 1960s Marvel version.
But now they're making a new Fantastic Four movie.
Yes,
Another one.
I know. How many times? Well, then again, I mean, it's you know, it's one of those things that, you know, it's a long-standing one. It's if The Incredibles worked, and The Incredibles was just the Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
Because the whole point of the Fantastic Four is their family. They all have, in fact, all the powers of The Incredibles were basically, with the exception of the flaming kid being the fast kid, because you can't have a kid bursting into flames in a Disney film, or bad things will happen when kids start watching that.
I don't know if this is true, but I heard that Miles Teller is going to be in the Fantastic Four. Is that a
Oh, I haven't
that a
heard
true
that.
thing?
Um,
Because I
don't know. I haven't-
I just heard like from word of mouth that he was going to play one of the two male. Well, no, Johnny. What is it? Johnny
Storm.
and Mr. Fantastic.
And
One of
Reed.
those. But I don't know.
Don't-
If that's true.
yeah.
Johnny Storm going to be Michael B. Jordan?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well.
As an acting.
They actually have this brain trust at Marvel, somewhat on the Pixar model, and they look at every version of the script. They follow it through the entire process to ensure that it is consistent. So that's why there's a real consistency of quality and ensuring, of course, that everything stays within the Marvel universe, which is quite smart as well, because then you can have the crossovers and stuff like that.
Speaking